Well, the time has come. This is it. The last Switch 1 Direct ever. Clank, you were first to witness Switch 1's death. Minecraft, it might show up, it might not. Who knows? I don't think it will, though. How's it going, Clank? March 2027, 2025. Oh shit, this is like the anniversary of when the 3DS came out. All the way back then, in the old days. 2011. That was part of the last decade, holy shit. Hi Blake, how's it going? Hello, hi Clank. I don't know what to expect from here. From Nintendo, expect like fucking remasters. No new game, because why the fuck would they? Aside from, all the new games that's been announced for like, the past couple of years now. Barely slept. I'm asleep when I get home. Jesus. I've had a weird sleep so far. Uh I've been in and out of sleep in like the past almost 5 hours around there. I think I slept like a cumulative 3 hours maybe. But I feel well rested. It's weird. I don't know if that's just me being awake from the day before or like, yeah. Get some rest after this, please. I'll try. I'll do my best. You better get some rest too, though. All right. We got a lot of things here. I'm expecting them to finally port over the last Wii U games. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Yoshi, maybe, possibly. I only got 45 minutes of sleep. God damn it. Just kiss already. God damn it. We kind of did, and we're dating. I don't know. I kind of want to see more remasters of like older games, not the Wii U ones. Since like the GameCube had fucking banger games that are still not available on anywhere other than the GameCube. Would be nice. Would be nice. I'd kill for it. I hope you like Red. You're gonna be seeing this for the next half hour. Imagine if they remastered Sonic Heroes. God. Not a fan of that idea, but I wouldn't say no. And then you give him only VIP. Crazy. Blake, do you want mod? I don't know. Mod is like something else. Like that's like if you're only willing to like just ban the daily bot that shows up and advertises, hey, you cheap viewers or best viewers, or hey, your chat is kind of empty. Maybe you should change that by going to this link. That's obviously a scam. I don't know. Up to you. I've seen other streamers have like their significant other in the chat only be like VIP only and not a mod. All right. Final minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can do that only if you want to. That's up to you. I mean, it's completely up to you. Yeah. You have like so many mods. I'm happy with just being yours. Aww. That's so sweet. Damn it, I'm never good at like reacting to this sort of stuff. We'll talk about it if you want. Doesn't really matter though. I need to get some streams to save the game. Sci-Fi BA, hello, how's it going? It's here. Dragon Quest 1 and 2. This was technically known, but do they have gameplay? Is this the third one? Two tales. Okay, it's 1 and 2 now. They're actually announcing it now. This would have been so fucking hype if they didn't announce 1 and 2 beforehand. I will say that. 3 is a good game. 1 and 2 are also good games, but like, you know, 3 is the better one. It would be nice to see if they changed anything for 1 and 2, since these are very old games. We're talking about early era NES games. Also, fucking legendary games, so yeah. A nice way to start it off.
Hello everyone.
With one of their oldest franchises.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Just playing IDV this morning. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright.
We'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Gotta remind the people.
Please tune in for that as well.
Hey pals, if you forgot, we have a Switch 2 Direct next week.
Was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
Have these been re-released since?
Okay,
I think they have.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
On a Super Nintendo, you know, mobile, stuff like that.
Escape from dire straits.
What is this? No hope.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Anime girl? Very much an anime girl. Oh, it's one of these.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
This is like the third game in the series.
Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down
Imagine having your wife in your left eye.
Who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
She's a bunny girl. Come on, man.
Conduct interviews to investigate.
She's a bunny girl trapped on the moon.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden
Date.
deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
I still need to play these games. I've always been interested in these.
What's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
Why is she in space? Why is she a bunny girl in space?
From The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
Okay, that's like a few months from now.
Unleash the supernatural.
Shin Megami Tensei? Is it? It is! Oh, it's Devil Summoner.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Rido? It's not.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Rido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective.
He's got the fit from 4.
Others, he also fights alongside
was this Japanese only?
Summoner. To protect the capital, Rido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
They announced John Fortnite in Smash yet? No, not yet.
Battles alongside
Maybe
demons
trapped in your eye. I'm literally your wife. That's true.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory.
This looks
You can
fun,
even
but
turn
very much a
opposing
2DS
demons into
game.
allies.
Or I mean a PS2 game that was
Demons
remastered.
can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding
What is
solutions
this a
during
remaster of?
investigations.
John Cena's in the
Guide
Fortnite
Rhino
item
through a
shop again.
series of
Yeah,
strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who
I
gave
kind of
us
want to get him, but I heard there's
As
going to be a
he
big
uncovers a
Mortal Kombat
conspiracy
bundle in
that will shake
Fortnite
the
in like a few
capital
days
to
from
its
now.
core.
So I'm just sort of
Rhino Remastered,
waiting.
The Mystery of the Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
I think I want this
Pre-orders
game.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
But I need to check when Raido came out. This definitely wasn't a 3DS one, even though it has characters from
Consume
it.
Darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world
Shadow Labyrinth?
where you're greeted by a yellow orb known
Oh,
as
this one! The cool ass Pac-Man
But
game,
who
which
is
is like
this
survival
spherical
horror.
stranger, moored in a
Somewhat.
mysterious, maze-like world. Your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve
Puck.
deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
That's cool as fuck, man.
But
I like
tread
this
lightly.
one.
The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When
It's
facing
such a
imposing
cool
enemies,
concept,
you
man.
and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
When is this coming out? I've always been interested in this one.
Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Man, everything's coming out for the summer.
The rhythmic march begins.
Rhythmic March. Crazy that they use gore.
Remasters of Patapon
Wait,
and
what?
Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
I thought Patapon was
Play your drums
Sony,
to the beat and give different
not
commands
Bandai
to the
Namco.
Patapon army.
Oh
For
shit,
example,
okay.
Patapon advances them forward. While Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
This is nice.
From the horse
Although funny that I
riding
find out
Cubapon
this way
to
that
the
Patapon is not
shield-savvy
from
Tatepon.
Sony, it's actually from
Build up your battalion
Bandai
to
Namco.
take on hordes of fierce
Why did they
foes.
not re-release this like at any time after the PSP
Plus,
died?
new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
Most of these have been July games so far. Like goddamn, July is packed.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
Springfield?
This is where your new life begins.
Fantasy Life? Oh, Story of Seasons. Harvest Moon. My birthday
First
month.
cropping up on the
You got
Nintendo
some
DS
bangers on your
system,
month, holy
this
shit.
immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Jesus Christ.
must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
I want
Then
to
sell
play
your
a
produce
Story of
and other
Seasons game.
wares at
I
the
have
town's
some of
weekly
these,
bazaar.
or maybe one of these. I have
As
some
bazaar
game. I
sales
forgot what
grow,
it was.
You'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also
What even
get
came
to
out
know
in
the
January?
locals
Donkey Kong?
Spend more time with you.
and maybe
Donkey Kong
nurture
Country
a
Returns
relationship if
HD.
you find
That was like
special someone.
the big one. Monster Hunter came out like
Plus,
later,
taking
like in
advantage of
February.
Zephyr
So.
Town's windy conditions
Get Animal Crossing?
can make
I
travel
already
and
do.
other tasks
How do you
a
think I
breeze.
spent COVID? I played a shit ton of
The
Animal
winds of
Crossing
change are
before.
coming, and
I just
your
gave
new
up on
life
it before the
farm
first big
begins
update.
when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar
Sort of like
launches on the
everyone.
Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
January games are ass. Well, I mean, like, It's kind of a bad time
Please
to
look
release
forward
games
to the
because, like,
latest entry in
it's
the Story of
immediately after
Seasons
Christmas,
series.
so
Next,
I need to
please
re-get
take
it
a look at
ASAP.
this.
You should. Or maybe just wait for Switch 2 at this point. Wait for that one's Animal Crossing. Forest. Halo? Oh, Metroid! 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 Looking like a somewhat different art style. Holy shit, 8 years later. God, this is gonna be so fucking good!
Planet Vuros.
Viros.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Huh. Alright. Is this more linear, like 3? Well, I think they released 1 to make
She's
it...
not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
What the fuck?
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms
Okay.
and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams.
That's
with the
fucking
power
cool.
of mind.
Holy shit.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Man, the shows that were OP in the fucking universe.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Is it just Planet Viewers? Are they going the Prime 1 and 2 route? Oh. We still don't have a release date. New suit. What does this look? This is looking good. She's got a nice new suit. God damn.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
I can't
We hope you're
wait.
looking forward
I've been
to
waiting for this game for
exploring
8
Samus's
fucking
new
years and even
psychic
longer.
abilities.
To be fair, we didn't really expect
Okay,
a 4
Let's move
before
on
it
to
was
some more
announced.
headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
What is this?
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that
I love
transformed
Metroid.
into a magical potion cafe.
Oh, it's Disney.
As the newest
Disney Villains
potionista
Curse
of the
Cafe.
Cursed
This is a
Cafe,
mobile ass
you'll
game.
craft concoctions for Disney
Imagine
villains
Deltarune show up.
and get to know them
It's
in
not
a
gonna
new
show up.
light. Mixing
I don't think it'll
ingredients to
show
brew
up.
all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors.
Never played
including
Metroid.
Ursula
You are
and
missing
Gaston.
out.
With help
Metroid is a
from Isma,
really great
you
fucking
can upgrade
series.
your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Yay, Shadow Drop.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Spellbinding adventure. Oh, this is cute.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the
Witchbrook.
magical arts. During class,
Little
use
Witch
magic
Academia.
circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
This is a cute $5 game.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. How did you know?
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items.
So you put in
Plus,
grass
up
to make
4 players can
flowers?
make magic together in online co-op.
Wait, that's a cool idea, actually.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
No.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That's a long time from now.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Sonic?
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity.
I'm home.
In this
Yay,
hand-drawn
welcome
platforming
home.
adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide.
You better get
Upgrade
some
your
rest.
trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path.
Oh,
through the
it's
enchanting
DuckTales.
world. Can you uncover the secrets the
Yeah,
archipelago
it makes sense.
holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
DuckTales 2 looks cool.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with
Gradius.
a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include
Gradius is a fun little
Salamander,
arcade shooter. I'm
Light
passing
Force,
out now. You get some
Gradius
rest, baby.
2, Gradius 3,
Kinda wanna get this.
and
Gradius is fun.
Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Nighty night.
Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Is this... What do you mean new?
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
They make a-
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
They make a new Gradius
Battle
game.
to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer.
Rift of the-
Corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat.
Okay,
Keep
that's
the
cool.
cadence going with
They
epic
did
boss
Guitar
battles,
Hero.
quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
Celeste Music Pack?
Be on the lookout for more DLC. in
Pizza
the
Tower
future.
Music Pack.
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Let's see what's in store.
Hello Kitty? Oh no, it's fucking
Welcome to Tamagotchi
Tamagotchi.
Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
what the fuck? I was not expecting
There are
this.
stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
I kind of want this.
Provide
looks
good
fun.
customer service to get high ratings.
But then again, I
and
also want the
upgrade
Hello
each
Kitty
shop.
game that came out like a few months ago, or a few weeks ago.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
You can walk
With over
around in it.
100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Everything's a fucking summer game, I swear to God. Except for the ones that are coming out just today. Pokemon! Are they giving us a release date? We just saw this a month ago. I'm a bit excited for this one.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
The hype is slowly starting for me.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City.
Lumio City.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
That's nice of them.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
I'm sure there's no villainous intent behind them doing this.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Okay,
These
this is the
areas are
weird part.
Special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
How big are these? Because these would
You
feel
can catch
super
Pokemon
small.
here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Why would you set up shop
There are
here?
Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
Cool.
But when night falls,
Okay.
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
The battle tower. It's the battle
Trainers
tower.
await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Okay, this is a cool way to do the traditional
Strike first
Pokemon
before
battles.
being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
That is some bullshit.
During
Oh my
battles,
god, that
using a
is
super
cool.
effective move at the right moment is key.
You could just sneak up on them. That's fucked up.
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Mega Alakazam. Nice.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
God damn. How many do you have to do?
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Oh? From who? My phone is battling your phone!
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure?
Hopefully legendaries.
Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Okay. Okay. Nice little
In
announcement.
Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Man,
Next, please take a look at this.
I can't wait for Legends CA now.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see
Rhythm Heaven?
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Boop.
You wanna see? Boop.
That's me!
Press the button to jump through the ring.
Okay. Oh man, depth
It
perception.
sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Yeah, I bet.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
Cool that we got a little
In this game, you
Rhythm
might do
Heaven game
almost
before
anything, but you will need to
the
do it
end.
rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Yay!
Get into the rhythm with a brand new
Anime
entry
girl.
in the Rhythm Heaven series. Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Next year?
That was
Goddamn.
Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in
Definitely
the
a
Rhythm Heaven
January
series.
game, if I've ever seen
It
one.
includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
What
We
songs
hope
did
you're looking
Zuku
forward
make?
to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Huh?
Please take a look.
The use of digital games on my system? What?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Okay.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Yeah,
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
that's how that works.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card.
Virtual game card.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Huh?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Huh?
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
What?
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want,
But
just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
what?
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Hey, Alsuda. This is just family
You can also
sharing.
lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
It's just family sharing, but like
Connect to your
with just
family
10
group member
games.
System via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Just do family sharing, you
And you're
fucks.
They can now play on their own system.
Okay, just do family sharing, or just share
You can
your
only lend
fucking
one
game
at a
card.
time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Just 2 weeks.
making digital games even easier to use.
This is so
Virtual
fucking
game
stupid.
card.
This is pointless. This is so fucking stupid.
The virtual
They
game
came up
card
with the
feature
most
lets you swap
limited way
games
to do
between
family
Nintendo Switch
sharing. That is
systems,
so fucking
as well as to
amazing.
Nintendo Switch 2
What the
systems.
fuck, man?
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Gee, thanks guys, yeah.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
This is so fucking dumb. Hey Alstuda, how's it going? High on Life is coming to the Switch? Damn. Took a minute. I played this back when I started streaming. Star Overdrive! Virtual game card, what in the fuck, man? They were like, okay, we need family sharing on the Switch and the Switch 2, but we don't want to do it. So, let's do this weird thing where you can only do it with 10 games. Can I make every game a game card, and then I could only have, like, you know, I can switch up between, like, the 10 games that I have, like, say I have a library of 200, can I make 10 of those games a game card and then take away the game card from that one game to another game in the library that hasn't been added to the game card collection? Like, how does that work?
Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir.
Gustav.
Will, the Explorer.
Will.
Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
I like the Saga games. Cool little franchise. They released a new remake like a few
Experience the original
weeks ago.
story,
How did that go?
along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Sondale?
Plus,
Quandale
team up with
Dingle.
more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Nice. That's cool.
Monumental adventures await.
Oh man, I thought this was already on the Switch.
Embark on peaceful journeys across
Oh, it's
the
both
series
games.
of
I didn't know there was a
beautiful
2.
puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds.
Kind of a
filled
bad
with
thing,
stunning
but
landscapes
here
to
we are.
manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow
I never
people.
played these two,
A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
so it would be
Guide
nice to
Ro in
get
her
these at some
adventure through
point.
motherhood as she and her
I think I have these on
child
mobile
unlock the
actually.
secrets
I think
of
it was
the
like
sacred
a few
geometry.
cents.
Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
That's nice.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the
Monument
world's
Valley
life
3?
in Monument Valley 3.
Nice.
Setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Monument Valley was there like a long time ago. God damn. I never knew they made a 2. Wii Golf?
A brand new entry in
Everybody
the
Golfs.
Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
I also thought this was PlayStation only.
Aim,
Guess not.
time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins.
Man, we need a good Mario
Side
Golf
spins.
game.
And other special shots.
I heard the one we have is pretty shit.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall.
Fucking
It's golf
monolith.
that's quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally.
I don't know, but the
or
concept
in
of a
online play.
monolith just falling onto a golf course to stop you from
So just relax.
hitting
and
the
get
hole
ready
is
to tee off.
just hilarious to me.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
This is a Sony game. What the fuck? Captain America?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
What is this?
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15.
Marvel
and
arcade
join the ranks of
games.
The spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take
Oh.
on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing
Wait, this is
array
a
of
new
possibilities.
game. Holy shit.
And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble.
Is this by the guys
for
who made
local and
Shredder's
online
Revenge?
co-op play.
School's like doing
The
too good
battle
now.
for the fate
Nice.
of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
This is cool. I wish it was coming out sooner, but that's cool,
That
man.
was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
Last game announcement. God damn. This better be a big one. It's looking big. Animal Crossing? Tamagotchi Life. It's fucking Tamagotchi Life too. Oh, that one guy on Twitter is gonna be
How refreshing.
so broke. Oh my fucking god. It's Tamagotchi Life too. No fucking way, bro. There is no goddamn way.
Tamagotchi life. Living the dream.
Tamagotchi Life. We all wanted the first one, but well, we got a brand new one. God damn. That's
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
Are these still Mii's?
That
When
was
were your
Tomodachi
Tilpigs?
Life, Living the
Seriously.
Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
In
In the
over
trailer,
10 years,
we saw
holy
new
fuck.
characters living on an island out at sea.
That first one came out so long ago.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
I was not expecting that one. Oh my god, that is quite
Our
a
final
fucking surprise.
announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Oh?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much.
What are you announcing here?
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Okay.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
They made their
Nintendo
own.
Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Kinda cool but stupid at the same time. It's kinda pointless.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
So they made their own news app. Okay.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
The Nintendo Washington Post. I am so fucking happy to see Tomodachi Life 2. Oh my fucking god. Huge day for me. Huge day for that guy who said he's gonna give everyone Tomodachi Life 2 if they announce it. A post would be enough. Man. Man. Jesus. Queebus. That's funny. Tomodachi Life 2. A bit more Metroid Prime 4 news. I'm glad it's looking good. I really hope they announce that some of these games are getting Switch 2 updates. You know, some of the Switch 1 games. Like, I'm sure some third-party stuff will, because that's completely up to them. And they definitely will. But I want to see the Xenoblade games get Switch 2 updates, you know? That would be nice. Especially X, it's, I've been playing it off stream a bit. Not progressing, but like just, you know, exploring the areas. Frame rate gets a little, just a tiny bit chunky, so to speak. So it would be nice. But this W Direct Rhythm Games and yeah, Tomodachi Life 2. How the fuck did Tomodachi Life 2 come out like, I mean, 1 come out like more than 10 years ago? Like, goddamn. Also, Rhythm Heaven is insane. I was not expecting to see that again. At this point of the system's life. Vampy, did you see the game card shit? What's your take on that? Might have to get a Switch now, fuck. Get a 2! Get the Switch 2! I desperately implore you that if you're thinking of getting a 1, please just get the 2 instead. Because it's gonna be playing all of these games. And the fucking, Switch 2 games. Deltarune tomorrow. We're getting Deltarune tomorrow. virtual card thing is just going to be exploited so badly. I just don't get like
Together. And a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. Virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
I don't really get it, honestly. This is especially pointless if you have one system, because like people were already doing something like this with the family sharing, and like, you know, just not family sharing, just, you know, just having two systems.
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as
Obviously, if you're like a physical card user, then if I assume how they do it, you could just fake a swap of a game you have.
a virtual.
So like, you mean this in the aspect of like two different Switch owners, like one person with their Switch and another person with their own Switch? Like that person who doesn't own the library, who's getting lended a game, could switch over to another game that's in that, like, you know, small game card library? Is that what you mean? I can see that. Like, the biggest concern is going to be like, can you do this with more than like 10 games cumulatively? Somewhere in the middle, there has to be something that can make any game be swapped. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's going to be like the big one.
Game card, allowing you to play that title. Game cards on a dedicated management screen.
So, okay, there's 15 games here, but I think that's just like, you know, you could do it with all these games.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Okay, so loading one is putting it in the family thing. That's what that is. Ejecting is taking out that game from your virtual game card library, but it's still in your overall library. So I'm assuming you could just put in like, you know, 15, 20 games in your game card library. Just find a way to freeze the 14-day timer. I mean, the system is portable. There has been ways to fuck up the timer for any part of the system, so... No. They're actually pretty rough with this, actually. They're gonna do it the same way as the NES and SNES stuff, where like the system will check after 7 days, and then it's gonna be like, no, you have to be online to play this so that we can confirm. I'm assuming they're gonna do it like that.
From one and load it onto the set wherever and up to 2 systems. Game cards, you can freely load a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
I'm trying to see the benefits in this, because like one of them for me would have been like 2 people can play this card at the same time. But if you're lending the game out, then one person can't play it because the other one has it. So what's the point? Does the game stay installed throughout? I mean, like, I feel like that part is just up to you. I'm assuming if you want to keep installed, then yeah, just keep it installed. This whole like game lending thing is like, that's just something from their end on their servers. Like, that just shows like, okay, now they have temporary ownership of this one, while the other one has full ownership. Like, if you can let 2 people play the same game at the same time, then okay, fine. That's a good idea. but it's not looking like you can't, so it kind of sucks. It's kind of pointless.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Bring back DS download play? God, I wish. For the 20 gigabyte games, totally, yeah. Yeah, just let these two systems sit here, download the same 20 gigabyte game for like 36 hours.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done.
You can play as soon as the download is ready. Yeah, you're gonna Morning Cringe, is this a pre-April Switch 2 Direct? Yes, it is. They showed off a few cool games. Rhythm Heaven, Tamagotchi Life. There is a Tamagotchi game, actually. It doesn't make sense because you can't just have the account on the same Switch to have the games. That's what I'm thinking. You can have up to 8 accounts on one Switch. And, like, you can also play those games that are owned by that account on these other accounts. So I don't really see a point to this. Especially if you're all doing this on the same account. It just seems very pointless. It just seems like they're doing this to say, hey, we have family sharing. So what's the point? I don't know. I think it's just to say we have family sharing, and that's it. Honestly, like, and like what makes this even dumber is that like there's still no like, you know, eShop gifting option to your friends or other family accounts. It's kind of weird. It just sucks that I can't have my Nintendo account on 2 Switches. Basically just leaves the previous Switch as a paperweight. Unless this is them addressing that. I think this is them addressing that, kind of. Wait, can you not do that? I thought you could. I assumed you could because I heard people say that they've done that. Like, they have a Switch at home docked at all times, and then they just take the Switch Lite over to where they're traveling to. Because, you know, why would you bring a dock if you can't bring a dock? I thought that's what people were doing. But when I switched from normal to OLED, it removed everything from the old one. Can you not sign in on your old one again, or? I lost my Animal Crossing island. Yeah, that's rough. Oh man, that one sucks because they do that so fucking convoluted. They even have like a whole option in the options menu of that game to just like let you transfer the island, and it's a whole process. It sucks. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. A lot of kids are gonna be very disappointed when they get their Switch 2. Bring their fucking Animal Crossing save over and just realize, oh wait, my island is gone? To be fair, it was very ingrained with my ex, so it's probably for the best. Yeah, that's... Trust me. Yeah, that is not something you want to bring over. Better to start fresh there. I did the island save wrong? Damn. Well, I mean... Yeah, that's the positive, though. Like, not being reminded of your ex constantly. Me with Overwatch. I am never touching Overwatch again, and it's so unfortunate because I do kind of want to play it. They literally just stopped supporting the game. Yeah, I don't understand that one. That game sold like 30 million copies in the first month or some huge number like that. And they only released like one major update and just gave up on it. I'm like, huh? This is a game you support for the rest of the system's life. Especially a game like Animal Crossing. Especially a game as barren as this one. was. That was so dumb.
They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Save data will not be erased when returning virtual game cards. God, I'd fucking hope not. Imagine. Oh my god. All their time was spent on items, basically. No shop upgrades. So many things from New Leaf that weren't there. I hate that they removed all the Nintendo stuff. Like all the Mario. I mean, they did bring in the Mario stuff, but no Zelda, no F-Zero, no nothing from any other franchise. It's just why? Nintendo trying to understand multiplayer level impossible. I swear to God. This is them trying to solve you having more than one Switch and family sharing, and they're doing it in the cheapest way possible. You can lend one game out per person for 2 weeks. That's kind of fucked, but okay. You can have up to 15 games, possibly, maybe more, who knows? I don't know if there's a limit to this. It might just be like your whole library. And you can put it, you can load that in or eject it to your Switch. So they are, and it sucks because aren't they the most profitable gaming company? I think they are. Gaming wise, I think they are. But like, general profits, I think that's Sony right now, but I'm not too sure. Microsoft is kind of losing money, so, but they do have a shitload, so they don't care in the long run, or in the short run at least.
Games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole fucking concept. It's just, huh? They tried to make it seem like physical games, even though it's like just worse than physical games, because at least with physical games you don't have a time limit. You don't have to download a whole 10 to 15 gigabyte game. It's weird.
With Game Card.
Thanks, YouTube.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
And that's it. Thank God for game cards. Too bad. Thank God the digital future never came. Bye, guys. God, if only.
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
If I was richer, I would rather just buy 2 copies of the fucking game at that point. That is just so dumb.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
And like, a bit of the point of this just makes it seem like it's all seamless, but like you're gonna have to download the game, so...
Well, here's what we came up with.
God, imagine doing all this with someone you're dating and then, like, you just have a bad breakup with them. Oh boy. It's gonna create so much confusion. It's gonna be insane. I mean, we watched it in college, so yeah.
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
I'm taking the kids and the video games. I swear to God, this is what happens. I mean, you say that, but that's not really far off from, like, these past few years where, like, lots of couples just share games. And they're like, okay, so you take the Smash Brothers and I'll take the Pikmin, and then... I think this is a good time for me to actually think of a Switch. Switch 2. Get the Switch 2. It does all of this and play Switch 2 games. That's all I'm saying. It does all of this.
When purchasing
Animal
the digital
Crossing,
version of the
Pokemon
game,
Rhythm Heaven.
it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime. My beloved. God. 8 damn years waiting for this game. Even longer since I played 3 like a century ago. Man.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Vuros.
Here, Samus finds a verdant
I never
jungle
finished the
with
first
a
one. I rented it
colossal
for the
tree in
GameCube
its
and I was so
center.
confused. Yeah, that's the kind of game Metroid is.
In order to survive and escape this
There is a
planet
bit of
that she was
backtracking in
unexpectedly
one.
transported to.
Just a tiny bit, I think. I
Samus
forgot.
must scan stone figures and other
Do I know the
relics
first 3 are on
to
Switch
carve a
now?
path forward.
Only the first one. Only the first Prime game. But the 2D ones are on there. There's one, the remake of one, Super Metroid,
She's not alone though. Abhorrent
Fusion.
alien creatures living in the jungle
and
are waiting to
Metroid Dread, of
strike.
course. It's weird that 2 and 3, Prime 2 and 3 are just not on the system, because like that was like, it was always rumored that the trilogy was coming over, but then they just remastered 1 and just left it at that.
As she explores the planet,
Metroid Dread was very good. I never beat the final boss. The final boss was so good.
psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms.
Dread was so good.
Doors.
The few cutscenes we got in that game was
They also
so
allow her
good.
to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
With the power of her mind. Damn.
Why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
This is looking like it's in the style of Prime 1. You know, just one planet. Doesn't the first cutscene with him basically show you how to handle his attacks? I think it does. They do a good job with it. And you have to like keep that in mind for the whole game.
Her fate after being
But
summoned
considering
to
how you
the
can
Vuros,
speedrun these games for and finish them in like a few hours, then
beyond space and time
it is pretty cool.
are beginning to weave a new tale.
Still no release date for this. Makes this beauty. Also makes Pokemon Scarlet. You want to see footage of Legend ZA?
Town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
I don't know how to feel about this, honestly. I mean, I'm excited, but like, I feel like the wild areas are considerably smaller.
If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Considering like you're just limited to the confines of the
Pokemon that
city.
live outside wild zones too.
It's so dumb. It's so weird.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Everything looks like a step back from
People and
Arceus.
Pokemon live easygoing lives in
Like,
Luminous
I
City.
can understand wanting to go a different direction, but this early?
When
This is only
night
the second Legends game. I wouldn't want them
falls,
to
the
go
city's aura transforms.
elsewhere.
Highly skilled trainers are invited
Unless this is
to
after
participate in
X
the
and Y,
tournament.
it's going to fuck up with all the lore. I think this is after.
ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
I hope this is after.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
That's just wild.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. With Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Mega Alakazam.
You'll start at rank
I don't know if
C
that was
and
already
work
like
your way up to rank A.
a thing beforehand.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a
The
wish
UI,
granted.
the UI is just not good, at least for me. I forgot what the UI looks like. If it's low-key like Arceus, then
Day and
I like that,
night
honestly,
are two
but
sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA. Your town are wild to make it Pokemon Legends.
come on, where's the running around
Pokemon that
footage?
live- Some of them can even be found in Pokemon zones. EA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
This isn't too bad. Well, this is the Battle Zone UI, I guess, because, you know, you have your, like, total score up here. Your Pokemon here, your map, your... Oh shit, they see you, bar. I hate the Rotom Dex phone. Sorry for pitching. Don't worry about that. Pokemon just means so much to me. Seeing it drag down over the years is so sad. I just wish they would put in more effort on the visuals front and the performance front, because there's no reason these games owned by multi-billion-dollar company cannot look and run good, or at the very least run as well as fucking Xenoblade can. Games made by developers with presumably a fraction of the budget, but well, they do a lot more with that budget apparently. God damn. I know a lot of people didn't like the Diamond and Pearl remakes, but I think that's just how the series should have went when they went 3D. Yeah, I have like the same feeling for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, honestly. They gave us a taste of anime in the 3D remakes. That's the problem. And people were like, we never want you to go back, but when you do, we will still shit on you.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
I do like that they went with this style of combat.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Why does it say Wawa again? Because
During
of day and
battles,
night?
Using a super effective move at the right moment.
Day
is
and
key.
night. What? I forgot the rest of the lyrics.
And with
The more
Mega
active combat is
Evolution,
definitely cool.
Some Pokemon
Yeah.
can power up even more.
Definitely something I like to see in the Legends games, but not like in the mainline games, since like I feel like at some point in this franchise, at least that style of battle should stay traditional. Posted them one stream a time ago. Yeah, a while ago. The lonely toner seems to free his mind at night. What?
Waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
This next one was a fucking shock to me. I was not expecting a Tamagotchi life. Hated that song, then I started smoking. I was like, oh, I get it now. I always liked it, even as a kid. Both that one and like the
How refreshing.
remix of it.
Tamagotchi life. Living the dream.
Living the dream. I like the memes. I never played Tamagotchi, but it was so cute. I know it's super popular in Japan. Yeah. I played the first one on my 3DS and I really fucking loved it.
Did you want to talk?
It's very quirky. Hi, Lemon.
Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we
Oh
saw
no,
key
meat giant
characters
fetish.
living on an island out at sea. What kinds
Are
of
they bringing
interactions do you
Maze
think we'll
back?
have?
Sort of.
We
It's
hope
just
you
with
enjoy.
one game, apparently.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
They've been very low key with Mii's in like the past 10 years now, I think. And it just kind of sucks. They're like the only ones who still like, have like, little game avatars, I guess. And yeah, you can play them in Smash, in Mario Kart, and now in Tomodachi Life, but I wish they would appear like more. I just got here. Can you rewind it? You can go to their YouTube. They just need to re-release Wii Sports and Resort. So much better than the new one. Oh yeah. Just give us Wii Sports Club from the Wii U. That's just Wii Sports, but like in HD, literally. Wii Sports Resort, Wii Party. Just give us the Wii games. Don't even call them Switch 2 Party or stuff like that. Just call it Wii Party. Everybody would be like, oh yeah. I feel like the Mii's were really popular. Why did you laugh, Cringe? Don't worry about it. Can we execute the You want to kill Elon Ma? What did he do? He's just an impersonator. I want to see what people think about this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's starting. It's starting. Yeah, that's... Just so everyone knows, the gold coins are getting discontinued, not the vouchers. However, the vouchers are stated to not work on Switch 2 exclusive games, so make sure you plan around current Switch games. That's so funny! Oh my god! I'm worried about it disrespectfully. Nah, don't worry about it. Nice, I got it. Because maybe if he dies, then Elon dies, actually. No, that's not how it works, unfortunately. Funny how almost no one understood that they re-uploaded this to specify this will not work with Switch 2. What is the fucking point? Oh wait, game vouchers. I'm a fucking idiot. I thought this was the game card stuff. Where's the game card stuff? Here it is. Okay, okay. Is there an extension for dislikes? Yeah, how do I open this? It's this one. I'm on Google Chrome, so I've been using this since like they first took away the dislike button. So, it's been working ever since. I like the implication that there are still people out there playing 1-2 Switch. Yeah, that's funny. This is one of the most confused comment sections I have ever seen. The point of this feature is for sharing digital titles that you have, not physical games. Wait, what? Who thinks it's going to be physical games? The share lasts for 2 weeks before whoever you shared it with loses access. It's a direct equivalent of you lending your friend borrow a physical game card you have, but for a digital game you own. It's not a way to transfer all your games to your new Switch, unless you want to every 2 weeks. It's not a replacement for a physical card. It's also not something the... Okay. Okay, yeah. I assumed it was just this. What happened to the video? Video's just gone. You know, it's kind of fucked up when your big feature announcement is very confusing to like everyone. You should have access to all your digital games when you log onto your Nintendo account on any system, just like any other console. That's what I'm saying! This can be used on other accounts. It's just a way to skip the step of logging in on another system. Doesn't really... No! You don't get it! No! Doesn't work like that, Nintendo. The games are locked to your device, not your account. It's... No! That's also wrong, but also not wrong, so it's... Oh, man. That's the most surprising thing they're doing what Netflix stopped doing. With Netflix, it doesn't make sense, but well, it does. I mean, like they only get money from subscriptions. At least with Nintendo, they should let you do it with more games. They should just give you an option to family share your whole fucking library. Not like there's a shortage of people who are willing to buy games on the system, so. Please let us loan them remotely. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You have to be in the same vicinity as the person you're lending the game to. Did you say the game? Yeah, I did. Give me your Triple H video now. Can't we already play someone else's digital games as long as they're... What's the point of this? You can put away as long as their account exists on the console part, you got it. I feel like that's the point if you're doing family sharing. Which this is, so that's my confusion. But Nintendo's a small company, they need all the financial support they can get. Yeah, they're a small indie company, they only have $2 to their name. Here it is. Thank you for the background music. Thank God for Motorhead. Time to play the game. Are those all your tabs? Yes, it is. I love seeing everybody give me shit for my tabs. Every single person, every single one, you're like, you have that many tabs? Yes. Yes, I do. These are all videos I have found on my, on this that I want to watch. Ooh. And they're related to someone so hard. I'm afraid to close my tabs. I only close my tabs if I finish watching the video. Mass deportations. This is a Channel 5 video. Don't worry, I'm not a Trumper. Tony Todd. Is he? Oh yeah, he's the new Final Destination. I forgot about that. Man. I really did not realize how much stuff that guy was in. How much stuff Tony was in. Like, that's amazing. I love Channel 5. Do you watch Dear Kelly? I do not, unfortunately. It's objectively worse for people who just want to play their games on multiple consoles. Now you have to move a single license from device to device rather than checking your license on a... People who only want to share their games with one person as them. Personally, I don't have like much stock in this. And the whole virtual game card thing, since I just have one console that I just take with me and play at home, so it doesn't really matter much to me. I believe this is the Final Destination. His last thing he was in. When did he pass away? Was it last year or was it the year before. Me either, I don't have friends. I do have a friend who has a Switch, but I think he more so plays on PC and just PC, I guess. I would have said like, you know, PS5 and Xbox, but no, he's just a PC gamer now. Even though he has all the consoles like I do. Master, I believe. Imagine he did some voice acting just before he passed away. Just like Kevin Conroy? That's his name, I think. God, if I can't get his name right, then Jesus. He did well as Venom. Spider-Man 2 just wasn't enough voice lines for him. I forgot he was just Venom. I didn't know he was Venom until like they said it a few days ago. I was like, oh. Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy was in stuff 2 years after he passed away just because animating just takes so long sometimes. Would not be surprised if Warner Brother uses voice samples of his voice in newer stuff. This is a very creative feature I've seen from Nintendo. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How it's still worse than how Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation handle digital libraries? I don't even know how PlayStation does it, honestly. I'm wondering what they will do with the third Horizon game because he voices Silas. They're definitely gonna get a new voice actor, that's for sure. Or just kill off Silas in like the beginning of the Horizon 3. Like, I feel like that's the only two directions you can go. Recast or kill off the character. What else was he in? Like, games-wise. I should play the Horizon games at some point. Steam Master did this decades ago. It's not hard. I love seeing all the people just talk about it. I wonder how this looks. I'm sure there are people who already uploaded their reactions and stuff. I'm getting a lot of the WWE stuff now. Okay, that's a good sign. Rewind the entire presentation. Want to see a reaction to it instead? Because I want to see that. Did you hear that someone else wants to rewind it?
No way! It absolutely is! They did it! They did the thing!
I want to be loud, but my parents are sleeping like, you know, right over this wall right in front of me, so...
Launch it right now!
But I got hyped when they did, when they announced fucking Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. Hi, cringe parents.
Oh my god.
They're both 10 out of 10. I only have
I can't believe they did it.
I only have the first one and the remaster.
Oh, God.
What is this? I love this. This is Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It looks so good.
Very much a rhythm game.
Oh my god.
Fun little series.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Oh. Next year.
Coming out next year though. That's the rough one.
But it's next year? Why they? I mean, I'm really glad, but next year?
That's not the Rhythm Heaven. I know. Nope, it is a new one. Oh yeah, new. Well, not new. They're bringing Patapon to the Switch. I always thought that these were Sony games.
Oh wow.
I never knew these were Bandai Namco.
Okay. Cool.
Best viewers.
Sony
Woo,
owns it though, right?
woo.
That's what I thought.
Damn it.
It's just a clap hands golf game.
Seemingly, maybe.
It's very everybody's golfing.
Now, funny enough, this is the Sony game that's coming to the Switch.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What do you mean, everybody's? We just had Patapon!
Right? And Rhythm Heaven.
Cringe notes if I buy viewers, I will be too powerful.
This is
That's
our
true.
PlayStation IP.
Yeah.
You'll get partner like in 2
Yeah,
days.
2 PlayStation IP. Good point. I
My
wasn't
friend
thinking
just went
from
to
that
Japan
angle.
and picked this up.
Right.
Rhythm Heaven or Everybody's Golf?
That's so.
Are PlayStation just selling off their Japan studio franchises?
I wonder.
Are we going to see Gravity Rush at the end of this?
That would be crazy.
Gravity Rush.
What? Man.
Have to
Oh,
make it
so
less
so
conspicuous.
profound
I'll
right
make
now.
it in
This is
3 days.
absurd.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
That's so good too.
Everybody Golfs. Which one did you get? Is it the one on the PS4?
Metroid Prime 4.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
I didn't think they would show this now.
I was kind of thinking we would wait till the Switch 2 direct for this, but hey, happy to see it here as well.
You can have a point of reference for how it looks.
God, I can't wait for the Switch 2 Direct
Yeah.
next week.
Assuming
It's
they
gonna
show it,
be.
which I think they will.
They showed off a few bangers in this one, and this is like their funeral direct. I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Yeah, they will. There she is.
Nice.
Purpley.
Ooh,
Those games are very like
I
low
like
key
it.
Mario Golf
Oh,
games.
this is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, just seeing it be real.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Very
Planet
similar.
Vuros.
I'm drawing drifts right now.
Samus finds a
Yeah.
jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
I am so hyped for this game. God, it's gonna be fucking
Look at that
good.
up planet, it's like purple.
And escape this
Yeah.
planet that she was unexpectedly transported to.
I'm very sure.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Looking pretty.
That's what they seem like. I
Pretty
love
pretty.
Mario Tennis and Golf, so yeah. I love the
Running Master
GameCube
is really
ones.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I just kind of wish we would get
Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle.
Mario Sluggers again.
I want to see.
I love the
combat
baseball
with
games.
Metroid
They were
Prime.
fun.
Samus like
Uh-huh.
some of these.
I know.
They're not locking up.
Man, I need to stop. Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of. Saying spamming "Are you sure" gets very boring.
Underwhelming. Actually.
Mario
Look
Sluggers,
they
yeah.
are powerful.
Maybe
No,
they'll work.
that's just starting.
She explores the
Canon,
planet.
yeah.
I love the GameCube
Samus is
one.
granted mysterious and
I love the
ancient
Wii one.
powers.
Punch someone in the face, Samus.
I don't have
Yeah,
them,
do
but
it.
I did rent them back in the day.
Psychic abilities.
These powers
Okay.
allow Samus to
Oh,
operate
oh,
back in
telekinesis.
My friend and I had paper
Okay.
write-outs of our teams. That's awesome.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her
Oh, that's cool.
I always played
that's the
alone,
kind of
so
evolution I wanted.
Yeah.
But why were these
I didn't
powers
even know there was a
bestowed upon
GameCube one.
Samus?
Yeah.
Oh, that could be cool.
It came out in a weird time. For the GameCube, like it was like near the end of it.
Cutscene. Budget seems to be-
For some reason, I kept the manual of it, even though I rented the game. I kind of wish that with the Switch 2, they would bring more GameCube games, whether that's like, you know,
Be her fate.
Nintendo Switch Online emulation or just remastering them. I do hope they bring Sluggers
Nailed.
Oh, that's a
somehow,
cool
some
looking
way.
boss.
Or maybe just make a new one.
A new tale.
GameCube best console. True.
God. Yeah, man, there's still no date.
Before
No,
the
no
Switch,
date.
my list looked like GameCube, Wii U,
Wow.
Wii, N64, and then, you know,
Yeah,
Huh,
they
must be
nailed
a
the
little further
last-
off than we thought.
the SNES and NES were like interchangeable. I guess SNES before
So
NES
what's
for me.
next?
But
Oh, right,
Switch
right.
1 is up
Yeah, it
there.
looks different.
Oh, that's
It's
not-
almost
not.
1.
Huh.
I think it
Oh,
is
what's
1
that?
for me now.
Maybe just a new suit. Yeah,
It
okay.
looks like even more challenges await.
I love Wii U. It gets too much hate. It really does.
Animal Crossing?
Really?
No, it can't be right.
Switch's
Oh, Tamagotchi Live!
What? It's a new Tamagotchi?
Switch's library is
Are you
like
kidding?
very reliant on the Wii U, so
I I love this game, man.
They need to bring Twilight Princess to Switch.
What?
They really should.
I said I wanted this back when they re-released Miitopia for Switch. I was like, I hope they bring back Tamagotchi Life. And
Are we gonna get the Grezzo Mii Maker in this?
I wonder.
Some of these Miis. Are they using just regular Mii?
I feel like in the case of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, they're gonna remake those rather than just remaster those or just bring it over.
Huh. Why is there so much 2026? We haven't got like any April, May, June games.
That and Rhythm Heaven for 2026. That's so funny. Nice.
Did you want to talk?
I feel like there's no reason to wait for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker for this long.
This was like the direct and forgotten Nintendo.
And just bringing them, making them 60 FPS on the Switch 2 would be like...
There's still so many.
It feels kind of pointless. Why did you wait that long just to bring these over?
I know, right?
Like this.
Who knows, they might do one of those games this year, but like,
it's
it
weird
feels...
and wild that they're announcing Switch 1 stuff for 2026.
It feels lackluster. Oh yeah, did you see their weird app?
Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011,
They're
Nintendo
making
Direct
a new
has
mobile
delivered
app.
Nintendo news directly to you. And now,
God,
these
just please,
presentations
just
have grown into an
put all
event
this in the Nintendo
that
Switch
many
Online
people
app.
watch.
There's no reason to give us music and news and fucking two different apps.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Why?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
But why? Like, that's cool, but why is it a different app?
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
You need to use this mobile account, this mobile app for talking to friends in game. I don't know why they did it that way. There is no reason to relegate voice chat to fucking a mobile app. It's so dumb. We have access to Bluetooth headphones on the Switch. I don't know why you can't do voice chat on that. I don't know. I also don't know why you can't do voice chat with, just plugging it in the thing. Hi, Kidia. How's it going? Voice chat in Mario Kart. I think they specifically want to avoid voice chat in games like that. They don't want to be associated with the COD crowd where like you hit someone with a shell and like you get the proximity chat. You hear them be like, "Oh motherfucker," as you drive past them. You get funny moments, but like, I don't think they want cussing in a Mario game, I would love to hear people talk shit in Smash Brothers, though. Like, the person you're facing, you get to hear them, but everybody else watching from the stands, they're in their own little voice chat session, talking to each other. That's funny. That would be like a nice little thing to do. Nintendo's weird. They want to avoid those issues in voice chat, but then they give the green light of okay, like high on life to be on Switch. True. That is so true. And it's so funny. How many polygons is Princess Peach? A lot. Do I have a... Where's a... That's not... I need Nintendo of America. F-Zero! Where's Arlo? He's still streaming it. Did the first episode get released? I want to see the Devil May Cry fucking show. I'm doing good, just bored. Fair. I'm a demon when I play Mario Kart. No one is safe. Same here, kind of. But I'm in the high ranking, so I'm struggling to get past 8500 CC or whatever it's called. Not CC. Battle points, I guess. They're allowed to put Tetris music on the music app? I kind of don't get Nintendo's relationship with Tetris, like copyright-wise. Been playing ESO? Nice. I've been wanting to play ESO. God, Shadow Labyrinth looks so fucking cool. If you get it, I'll play with you. I do have the game. I don't have to pay monthly, right? I bought it, but there is a concern. I'm trying to become Master Craftsman. Nice. Only if you want ESO Plus. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like it's a necessary thing to have, so...
You wield your weapon well.
God, this game looks so damn cool.
But sometimes, a swordsman needs more than a sword.
They need a vor. Man.
Just defeat enemies. Consume them.
That's like.
Embrace your true purpose. Become the apex predator.
Man, whoever thought of combining Metroidvanias with Pac-Man is a goddamn genius. ESO Plus, of my knowledge, best thing from it is just 10% more EXP from skills. Pointless. What is Raido? I've been wanting to know what this is. Devil Summoner Raido, I know that, but it is a PS2 game. I was right. God damn. So this did come at this in this part of the land, I guess. Cool. Wild that they would remaster this before anything else. That's like a big shock to me, honestly. Alright, I see ads are starting, but I'm just gonna raid out to someone who's live. God, that's me. I don't want to hear me. I want to like max out my craft skills because I find it funny to focus on stuff like that than fighting. I mean, it's an MMO, so. Wait, can I dismiss it from here? Yeah! There we go. Who is live? Actually, who's live from my list? Nobody. Alright. Jeez. Froggo Frog McFrog. Ooh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. God, I still have to see Ellie play it. I mean, I know she's been playing it, but goddamn, I always wake up right after she's done with it. I'm like, oh, damn it. Cringe, argue with yourself. Sup, fatty. Sup, fatty. You be calling a fatty. Sup, fatty. You be calling a fatty. You. You. No. Wait, what? No. Wait, what? I'm confused now. Did you confuse yourself? I'm confused now. Did you confuse yourself? Stop repeating me. Stop repeating me. I hate this guy. I'm gonna make him shut up. Fuck this guy. This guy? Fuck him. Look at him. He's on his goddamn Twitch page. He's not even doing anything. He's not even playing a game. Chat, who should I rate out to? Do you have any suggestions? He said it again. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. I hate him. I hate him. I'm gonna edit this video and put it on my main channel. I think I should write out to who's this person? Oh, they just started. Oh wait, I followed this person a few days ago.
Oh.
Silapse rated out to her. Let's do that. Let's do that. Shut up! Yui Yamauchi. Alright. That's right now's stream because I'm going to be streaming later again. But that's the direct. That was fun. Bye, Gringo. Bye, Clank. I'll see you soon. In a few hours. I'll see you. We'll be playing some TF2. And, yeah. Fun little direct. Well, like, that's... I expected some surprises, and I got them, so I'm very happy about that. Good direct. Rip Switch 1. Bye, chat. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.